Precisely at dawn, Little Bear popped out of bed, prepared for a perfect day. Padding softly through the pine forest, Little Bear paused to pick some pretty purple flowers. Passing by the pond, Little Bear noticed something peculiar partially hidden under a pebble. Pulling it gently, Little Bear discovered a stick with a round part at the top. Peculiar. Little Bear pondered, peering at the strange shape. Porcupine, who was practicing piano nearby, peeked over with interest. Perfectly wonderful. You've found the letter P. Porcupine proclaimed proudly. Penguin pictures were posted on the park bulletin board from Polar Bear's presentation. Packages wrapped in paper waited to be opened at Rabbit's birthday party. Pancakes with plenty of maple syrup were being prepared for breakfast. Parrots practiced pronouncing tongue twisters in the tall palm tree. Pumpkins were planted in Beaver's patch beside the pathway. Puppies played tag, prancing and pouncing through puddles. Paintbrushes were placed neatly for the pottery class that afternoon. Pears and peaches piled high in baskets for the picnic later. Puzzles were positioned on tables for anyone wanting a pleasant challenge. Pine cones were collected by squirrels preparing for the coming winter. Popcorn was popping in pots for movie night under the stars. Peacock feathers decorated the performance stage for tonight's play. Piglets practiced their parts with Pig directing patiently. Polka dot patterns adorned the pavilion where parties were held. Pebbles painted with patterns lined the path to the playground. Potato plants poked through the soil in the community garden. Pajamas with pockets hung on the clothesline, drying in the pleasant breeze. Poems about perseverance were pinned to the poetry tree. Pipes and percussion instruments waited for the parade to begin. Postal service delivered packages and postcards to forest residents. Popsicles were planned as prizes for the pending scavenger hunt. Paddling in the pond, ducks created perfect ripples across the water. Precious moments of peace were appreciated by the older forest animals. Pleased with all these wonderful pea discoveries, Little Bear picked up the pace going home, planning to practice writing the letter P before bedtime prayers and peaceful dreams.